Our next assignment is called Plagiarism, and the instructions say to open Slides. So click on your New button and open Google Slides. Wait for that to load. And the next step says change where it says Untitled Presentation, because if you turn it in like that, I don't know whose it is, and you can't get a score for that. So get rid of that and put in your last name and then the word plagiarism. And the next instruction says add a title slide, and you already know how to do this, but you click next to this, not the plus sign, you click next to the plus sign so that you can choose what kind of slide you want, and you want this one. So now you can see in your navigation pane here that you have two slides. Go ahead and click back on the first slide. So on slide 1, click where it says click to add title and type in the word plagiarism. And it says also on slide 1, click on where it says click to add subtitle and type in, this is basically the definition. It says reckless representation of someone else's work. And by work, that can be words, it can be idea, it can be music, it can be a painting, it can be basically anything. Okay, so we've got what it's about, we've basically got the definition. If you represent somebody else's work recklessly, or you represent that you did it and you really didn't do it, it's somebody else's, that is plagiarism. Okay, next it says click on slide 2, and it says click to add title, and then type in cite your source with a footnote. And this is how you give credit to, if you want to borrow what somebody else did and you want to use it and use that in your paper or use that in your project that you're doing, you can do that, but you're committing plagiarism unless you cite the source. You give credit to the person that actually did the work. And how you do that, there's several ways to do it, but the way we're going to do it is you're going to add a footnote. Okay? And it says, go ahead, and we need to go to Google, so open up a new tab. It's going to automatically go to Google. And the place I want you to go to get your information is UNC plus the word plagiarism. That's the University of North Carolina, plagiarism. And one of the first results that comes up is going to be this one right here. It says plagiarism-the Writing Center. Okay, because I like their definition of it. So we're going to click on that one. And you can see that it has an article here. We don't want to copy this entire article. We really just want to go right here to it says, what is plagiarism? And we want to copy basically their definition of it. Okay? So let's go all the way down here. And I always select the information backwards. So we're going to select that little part right there that you see me doing. That defines what the University of North Carolina says is plagiarism. And notice that it says plagiarism is defined as the deliberate or reckless representation of another's words, thoughts, or ideas as one's own without basically giving them credit. So we're going to select that and do your Control-C to copy. And then we're going to go back, click down here where it says click to add subtitle, click right there, and then paste it. You know how to do this. Control-V. And there we have the information. Uh-oh. We copied it and stole it from the University of North Carolina. We actually just committed plagiarism because we copied and pasted this and we didn't give them credit. So how you do that, how you give them credit, is you type an asterisk, which is on the 8 key, and that asterisk tells your reader that there's more information down below at the bottom about that information. So hit return or enter just a couple times so that you're coming down here to the bottom. And then let's type another asterisk because that's where you find the rest of the information that you just left your asterisk on. Okay, now we need to, after this last asterisk at the bottom of the slide, give the source. Where did it come from? Well, where it came from is this website. So we need to go, so don't close that, by the way. Don't close that website. So look up in the address box, Control C to copy that. You're already good at that. Go back here and write it after that asterisk, Control V. Now what you've got is I've borrowed this person's definition or this university's definition of plagiarism, and I've used it in my work or my report, whatever I'm doing. But because you put this asterisk right here, and you put another one down here and gave the source, you have now not committed plagiarism. Okay, so now save this and turn it in.